I received a question, and the question was, what was your breakthrough moment, and who and what got you through? So, I was diagnosed with vitiligo, I think on the 16th of March 2015. So, 3 years and a couple of months ago. I was fortunate enough to have a partner at the time that was incredibly supportive of my condition, and he definitely got me through it for the most part, and that's something that I will forever be grateful for. Um, I think it's very important to remember the people that had your back when no one else had it. I think it's vital to, whether that person or that people are in your life or not. It's incredibly important to acknowledge them and what they've done for you. So, post being diagnosed with vitiligo, my ex partner definitely got me through it. Um, I think a breakthrough moment for me was definitely this year, January, towards the end of January. I was just, I was tired of being tired. I was tired of not feeling good enough. I was tired from spending 2 hours putting on makeup on my face. Literally, the amount of makeup that I had on my face, I could literally paint my room with. Guys, I was tired of the effort that I was going through, covering it up. I was always late for things. Eventually, I stopped going out because it felt like so much effort. So I think a breakthrough moment of mine was just one day late in January this year, and it was after wanting to take my life. I just woke up one morning and I looked in the mirror, and I was really upset with God, and I kept saying, like, why me? Like, why me? And I just felt something say, why not you? And I looked in the mirror and I just started saying 100 times, repeating it over and over with tears running down my face, I have vitiligo. Vitiligo doesn't have me. And I literally created this mantra in January, and I said it 1,000 times a day for the next couple of weeks, and it's definitely helped me because I have vitiligo. Vitiligo no longer has me. Vitiligo had me, don't get me wrong. My condition literally controlled me. It controlled a lot of my life. It controlled where I went, who saw me, what I wore. It controlled my time. And I think the breakthrough or the breaking point for me was just, I was just so tired and so fed up. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, fuck this. I only have one life. Either I'm going to learn to accept my vitiligo, or I'm going to be depressed and suicidal for the rest of my life. And I think that was my breaking point. So, yeah. So the who got me through it, definitely my ex-partner. And I always believe in credit where credit is due. So if you do see this sometime, thank you very much for being there for me when no one else was, and for loving my skin way before I even knew how to. That's definitely something that I will appreciate and respect for the rest of my life. Yeah. I think now what gets me through it in the last couple of months is just that sheer will to want better for myself. It's a sheer will and determination to master the art of self-love. And my self-love journey has not been an easy one. Again, I say, you see my Instagram and you think it's all okay and that like I'm 100%, but it's not. All it literally takes is someone staring at me funny, someone passing a crappy comment, and I can literally pull up in my driveway and cry for 2 hours non-stop. this journey of self-love, it's definitely been so eye-opening and inspiring, and it's taught me so much about myself. It's taught me that I am enough even when no one else thinks I'm enough. It's taught me that I am strong and courageous, and that I can literally get over anything that life throws at me. And yeah, I don't have it all figured out. It's hard. And in my previous video, we brought up dating with vitiligo. It's incredibly hard to know or not to know how I move forward, and how I will ever date someone again. And again, it's not really something that's that important to me. But yeah, I think my breakthrough moment was definitely in January. I was just tired of being tired, and tired of not feeling good enough, and tired of hiding from the world, and tired of spending 1,000 rand at Mac every 2 weeks. I was tired, and sometimes you need to break to be rebuilt. And I always tell people there's nothing wrong with breaking, there's nothing wrong with screaming, there's nothing wrong with feeling like giving up, there's nothing wrong with going into a deep dark hole and crying and sweating it out. But you need to want better for yourself. And I think my breaking point was wanting better for myself, and just knowing that like it's gonna be okay, and that it will be okay.